Greetings, everyone. This is Freja Enjoy, and I had the question from many about what is shamanism and what is a shaman. This is a very interesting question indeed. Shamanism is maybe the oldest practice that is connected directly with nature, and it is the human beings who have practiced this system of practices together with nature and what nature is and stands for. That is the animal kingdom also. And this is something that goes back to the beginning of what we call time. We call it time. This is a concept also, the time idea is a concept. So from the first times when humans began to connect in their life with their surroundings, which they did in the first place. It is what humans have done and still do. And therefore, it is very interesting to see that this old system, it is connected also with creation. Creation is happening in nature all the time. And human beings are evolving in a very rapid pace. Yet it has no scriptures or dogma. Shamanism have no scriptures or dogma. So it doesn't tell you to worship one God or to associate only with those who hold the same beliefs. Shamanism is going beyond all that. As it is connected with nature, it has a very humble and free focus. So it is taking, shamanism takes nature as its teacher. Nature is the teacher. We can go to nature and see how nature works. And this is what we will have as our teacher. And how do we connect with nature, and how do we interpret this teacher? So this is connected, concerned, and it's natural because it's about the flow of life. And it is about showing respect to our fellow creatures and to one another. This has been happening all over our planet, Mother Earth. We have now New Earth, and it is about that we have different kind of names of shamanic practitioners. One is called shaman. We have those who are called medicine woman, medicine man, and we also have others. We also have diviners and people who work with divination, psychics and others, mediums. we can say when they are working 100% with nature as their teacher, they are connecting to the same kind of old system that is called shamanism. Many all over Earth, these ancient cultures, ancient peoples, they practice this. They did practice it and they do practice it. Today, we have 2019, and today we have evolved on Earth. Human beings have evolved. So we have got a greater and higher, so to say, consciousness. This means that more people are interested in these questions and like to know what it is and understand how can I work with this practice. I like to point out here that this is not really about that you are getting higher. These dimensions and quantum states and higher consciousness, because you already have it inside of you. You have all this inside of you from the beginning you are born. This is your potential. You have an enormous vast potential as a human being. So let's see it in this way, because that's the true divine way of looking at this. This is that you have the potential, so it is really up to human beings to reach out and to open up, to have access to their own already existing potential. So when I talk about this programming, we can talk about it in different ways. But what you do when you open up and have access to other dimensions in yourself and higher consciousness is your own already existing capacity and your own already existing. You have this already in you. It's nothing you create from outside. It's already there. It's there for you. It's a part of you. This is shamanism is concerned with what goes on beneath the surface of things. That's why I said before in my YouTube videos here that this is interesting to look at what is behind your words also. What is behind your words when you say something? Is it really a kind of something you have experienced yourself, so you know it, or is it something you read or heard someone else said and you like it to be repeated by you because you like what you heard? This is different ways to for people to talk. But what is behind what you say? So why certain situations occur in our lives and why we act as we do is important. It is concerned, this shamanism I talk about here, it is concerned with the nature of our creation, why and how we came to be. So it would seem to be hanging on a very thin thread sometimes, because all is connected. This is also true of humanity and the globe. In this, it's important to understand that sometimes people talk about mirror, that everything around them is a mirror of who they are. And this has to be scrutinized when people talk in that way, because this is true, but many times it is a very deep truth, because people usually should not look at everything going on around them as a exact mirror of who they are. Of course, everything is a part of you, around you. Everything. If we look at it as this is expanded and this is the quantum world, then it is a part of you. It is a mirror. But to have this idea as a idea when you go through experiences in your life and things happen in front of your eyes and around you, and you interpret it like directly being what you are right now, it can be misleading, really misleading. So don't take that so exactly as it is said. You are better going with the natural flow of what you exactly are in yourself and where you stand in your own development. So shamanism, it's not a complicated system. You can use shamanism in many different ways. It's really connected with being a true human that lives in a manner and a way that is respectful to nature, all creatures, nature, animal kingdom, humans, and live in a way that is true to yourself and true to life. Many choose to travel and develop different kind of healing facilities and being teachers and being guides, and different kind of having different kind of work as inform other human beings. And this is very, very good, because this is to give our own experiences to other people. It's a very good thing. And we share to each other. That's what we do. We share. So it's really not about having powers, but it is about the power to be ourselves, to live the way we would like to live, and to feel connected to something greater than ourselves. That's what we do when we connect to nature and all other creatures, animal kingdom, and all kind of the swimming sisters and brothers, the flying sisters and brothers, and so on Earth. Because this is a never-ending, so to say, mystery. And it is not complicated. It is an easygoing, loving way of living that is open to receive exactly the flow of life, the flow of love. So, another way to describe it is a form of, you can call it personal development. This shamanism, many of the ceremonies, they help us to improve ourselves. That's what they do. So, it's not at all like some kind of religious system or healing modality in the way that you have a fixed model you stick to, or some names of some gods or some people, gurus or something, who are the best, so to say. This is really about finding out what your purpose is in life and what you have stored inside of you, that you can go to and have your true power and your truth of your life that will go on and expand as you begin to dig deep and go deep into this resource of who you truly are as a quantum being. This is how you can use shamanism. If you may draw situations to you that would force you to overcome some things in your life. You can use prayers, you can use ceremonies, and it can be for you very beneficial and very easy. You don't have to have a lot of things or buildings or other people, really. You can do this together with yourself and be in your own sacred space. And this sacred space you have like around you all the time. It has no limits. It has no special space on earth to reach out for this. This is something you can reach wherever you are. And that's one of the really good things. Yes, this is really cooperation with nature and understanding all the teachings ongoing that is going on in nature. If you like, I can give you now one example. You just need to go and stand and look at nature, what's going on. You can see some birds and you can look at them and you see how they just are very, very aware, very, very present in the now moment, and very peaceful. If they feel something, they will directly show that to each other. So if they feel, okay, I don't want to stay here, I don't want to chit-chat with you now, they fly away. They walk in another direction. Maybe the other bird is coming after, and maybe they go on chit-chatting, or maybe they fly in different directions, or whatever. This is very natural. This is how they work in nature, the creatures. And look at human beings. This is to practice this shamanism is also easygoing. It is not about complicating things in your life. It is about making things more easy. And it is about not having too much ideas in your backpack, so to say, that you need to use to look at what's in front of you. It's more about to look at what is obvious and to have your knowing there. And if you are inside in a building or something, you may just go out to a park or anywhere where you have nature and look there. And you can sit in the grass, or you can look at a pond, or you can listen to the wind and see how it goes through the branches of a tree or something like that. And you will have a very good message. Sometimes the message can be just stay in peace and just enjoy your life right now, because this is when you live. You live right now, in this present moment, in this present now. So what is really ceremony? Yeah, the ceremony is not the same as a ritual. Ritual is something that is done exactly the same way every time. Ceremony is more connected to nature. It is connected to nature. It flows, and it is also adjusting to where and how and who is in this ceremony. You can do ceremonies for yourself, and you can do ceremonies for different reasons and purpose, and together with people, or one person or more people. So you can find many ceremonies, and people sometimes talk about ceremonies when it's really rituals. So it is difference between rituals and ceremony. So ceremony is more about to be humble, to be grateful, feel love for the now moment, and for exactly what you are and have in the now moment. Because this now moment is exactly where your life starts now. Your life starts now, every new now moment. So you have really the possibility to create your life from the now moment. Any new life situation, any new dream you can add, and all that it's about is that the ceremony will include not only your own ideas in your thoughts. The ceremony includes your heart, your soul, your free spirit, your feelings, your physical body, your movements, your rhythm, your life rhythm. This is important, very important. Your life rhythm and your soul rhythm, your heart that is connected to Mother Earth, Mother Earth heartbeat. And in this, you have the acceptance, the divine acceptance of everything that you are. And there is really no ideas that you should experience some special things to be this and that. What you experience in your life is the most important in your life. So don't, this is really what ceremony is. Ceremony is to understand that you are exactly where you should be and what you should be. You are exactly where you should be and what you should be. You have to understand how important this is to accept, because in this is a loving beauty. This is to enjoy who you are and understand that every now you experience is your point of view. It's you who decide. It's your decision. where you have your focus and where you go from. You can take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and stay in that moment and feel how enormous, great your being in life, being this human being you are, how great it is. And the experiences you had in your life before. It's a good idea if it comes up something from the past that you feel is maybe something you want to forget. You rather do a short meditation and let it go, or just be a witness to your own feelings coming up or your thoughts. And you don't need to stay in those feelings or thoughts. You can let them go and move forward. So it's your decision. It's your decision, really. If you like to stay in the thought or feeling that you don't like. If you don't like it, look at it and say and accept. You don't like this, but you don't have to stay there. You don't have to stay and analyze, and you don't have to stay and you can analyze if you like to, but if you find it not purposeful to analyze, you maybe have analyzed it before. You maybe found out a lesson there. That's the purpose. You see where this lesson leads you in your now moment and for your ongoing travel journey into the future, your future. So it's up to you to find out how you will navigate. You have your experiences. You have your own ability to choose what is your lessons and to use your lessons as your guidelines in your life. And this is all natural. This is all natural. It's natural and it's not complicated. It's very easy. So what you do is that you use this knowledge for your own development. So that's why we can say the ceremony and the shamanic practice is a natural way to expand, and you can use it as a transformation tool, really, because it is a true transformation tool. You use your own experiences as a transformation tool to be able to use your own experiences as a transformation tool. It's major important that you have your contact with your feelings. Your feelings can be very subtle. And that is up to you to use them as your navigator. They are navigating you. Your feelings are navigating you. And I have to say here that as I meet a lot of people and we are many who work with shamanic practice, and some have the idea that they should be in some special ways to work with shamanic practice. and that they should know everything and understand everything. And they should go to people and talk and act like they know and understand everything, like in YouTube videos, or you can hear them in lectures or speeches. And this is from the ego self. You should know this is from the ego self. So that's not really what it's about.